What is the deal, YouTube, man? We back again with another vid. If you are new to this channel, make sure you comment down below and please let me know. So, I just dropped my girlfriend off. Mind you, I've already done everything I need to do today. I believe what's next is a work block before I do actually go to work and a meal. As I was putting together my Google Calendar, like mind you, I had already previously did this for 2026, but I felt like it needed an update because I realized I used Google Calendar, but not to a T. Like I didn't see why I would be so close to missing the upload or not having certain things done, like the Miro boards, so I can film the video for that Miro board to give y'all a full guide on whatever it is I'm working on. And it works if you work with it. Like once my Google Calendar say wake up time, wake up, you know what I mean? Once it said deep work, make sure I get my deep work in. And I didn't follow it to a T. But once I get home, I definitely will show you guys my updated Google Calendar. This Google Calendar has been a tremendous success for my journey. I stress the fact that I put it on my phone too, as well as my desktop where I work at. I use it as a widget on my phone, so not only does the notification comes up, it comes on my Apple Watch, it comes up on my phone, it comes up on my laptop. If I got an AirPod in, it's gonna make the sound. It's very beneficial. Now, I came into this video, I just didn't know, but I just had I guess something I was thinking about, I feel like wasn't working for me. I should say, my system. And I had to realize if something doesn't work, change the system. You know what I mean? And by changing the system, I mean, and not completely change everything, just alter it, see what works and what doesn't work after you didn't done it for so long. And just a few days I seen that it wasn't working or I wasn't implementing what I need to implement and it was hindering my growth. So by doing that, I audited my Google Calendar and I realized I need these certain blocks so I can do what I need to do. Like I said, deep work, having 2 work blocks on the weekend, having first meal, second meal, workouts, my morning routine, whatever the case may be. It is completely crucial that you put in a system for your growth. It's only going to work if you have a system. I notice a lot of people just wing the day. I know what I'm going to do pretty much every day. From the weekend to the weekdays. I'm working out every day with a rest day on Wednesday. And it's not even a rest day. It's like a low mobility. It's a recovery. You know, Sundays you add in church, Bible reading. Weekdays I have work, but pretty much everything else stays the same. And the system works because it builds consistency, it builds discipline. And it might be boring, but it's okay if it's boring. You make more money when you're bored. You begin to seek out different things you need to do, understanding yourself more, understanding your partner, your relationships, building more respect for yourself, and know that you really care about yourself. When people see that you do certain stuff for yourself, you have certain habits, certain things you do or don't do, they hold you to that. They treat you as such. They treat you as what you allow them to view, like someone that's always on their purpose, someone that prioritizes waking up early, sleep. You know what I mean? Like it will treat you as so. And I felt like I was kind of failing a little bit. Like I kept trying to remake my Google Calendar, trying to figure out different ways to get a little bit ahead of the game. Like my content, I'm definitely ahead of the game. My content, I'm well over ahead of the game. When I first started, I made sure I was ahead of the game, and it became easier with work, with the relationship, with me focusing on my personal development and also just helping others. Only thing I got to worry about is waking up early and making that first post. Other than that, all my content is already recorded. Sometimes it's got to be edited. You know what I mean? Yeah, I felt like the system I had in place, the schedule I had in place, it wasn't really working out, and I had to alter it. It's okay. If your days don't go as planned, it's okay. Like me having to drop her off for her to work or to be with her mom for a little bit or whatever she needed to do. It wasn't in my schedule, but I woke up early. I got everything done, and now I'm able to do the other things that don't require high intensity. You know what I mean? And I still have time to do those things because I implemented certain blocks, because I woke up early and made sure I got the most important things done. And which was most important was my personal development. Now for this have before work, it would be me either it would be me creating content like I am now. It would be me building a system. Like on weekends, I add more time in for me to build a system, for me to gain more authority with my niche, for me to be able to build as much free game and value as I can for my clients and my subscribers or anybody that inspired by anything that I do or I say. To give me more time to spend time with my family. Like I was saying before, people wing their days and think that Just having a simple Google Calendar is too much. That shit is not too much. It really helps you. We don't understand that we have 168 hours in a week, 24 hours in a day. Most of us are not getting 8 hours of sleep. Most of us is not spending 4 hours in the shower. We're not spending 3 hours to make a meal. And even while you're making the meal, you can still be productive while making your meal. It's that fucking simple. Things are more simpler than we seem to extract. We believe that these millionaires and people that's not working a 9 to 5 and making a living and bought their time back doing the most extravagant things. They just been putting in the work. They use shit like a Google Calendar. They use shit like tracking their habits, tracking their monthly spending. They use things of that nature. And if you want to become the best version of yourself, I suggest you start doing that as well. Waking up early because you need more time in the day. Not because you need more time in the day. When you need more time in the day, you get more time in the day. Journaling to write down goals, get out your thoughts, blow off some steam, working out for not only your physical but your mental. Get in the best shape of your life. Being able to live for a long time. Prioritizing clean eating. Not always eating that junk food. Drinking 2 to 3 liters of water every day. You know what I mean? Like I have certain systems like my daily reads. I make sure I do my daily reads because it sets the tone. It gets me fired up. It puts me in that flow state of I gotta get this shit. I can't keep with the same cycles. And that's why I had to audit my system, audit my Google Calendar so I can know and understand that certain things got to be done at certain times. And when those blocks are put into place, I have to use those times for those specific things and they will get done. You'll be ahead of 99% of people. You will be more productive 99% of the time just by implementing the fucking Google Calendar. And it take you about not even 15, 20 minutes to actually create it. I'm still on the way home and I'm gonna finish the rest of the video when I get home. So before I get into my work block and making me some food and preparing for me to go to work, I want to show you guys a little bit of what I'm working on as far as my Google Calendar. And hopefully this inspires you to go ahead and do your Google Calendar. It is simple and easy and it's very productive. It will definitely help you achieve your goals. It will definitely help you become the best version of yourself in every way possible. So as of right now, this is my Google Calendar. I got my sleep time. I got my morning routine, read 5 pages, journal, daily reads, my workout, little mobility on Wednesdays. I told you that, my first meals, church, got deep work blocks, go to work, last meals, you know what I mean? And I'm just gonna follow this to a T. And it's just easy as that. Like we can click on it and you can see it up close. Just as easy as that. Just prioritizing different things that can help. You want to be more consistent with your days. You want to move through these days with intention. Helping you move with intention in your days is setting up your Google Calendar. Making sure you're prioritizing your time because your time is very valuable. More than money, more than anything, your time is valuable because that time you can't get back. That time can be used for a lot of sorts of different things. You see, even on my calendar, I still have spaces where I can implement certain things. But I know I have a relationship. I know certain things may happen, or that's just my free time that I have for myself and I have to relax because I'm always constantly moving, going. I'm working on myself, I'm working on the business, I'm working on content, I'm working on a lot of different things that requires my time. And you want to be able to have the time for all of these things, like even just as much as my board right here. Look at my board. Everything, prioritizing, even money, rent, all that. I'm prioritizing all of that. Just even quotes. Reminding myself, if I look up and read it, what would 1% T do? You become what you think. That helps me move through the day. Knowing how much I may have put on rent or how many sets or reps I need to do for this week or what system am I going by from now on. Now, I want to make this video because I overcame it by just one, being real with myself and going back and auditing what I have already done. Now, depending on your lifestyle, depending on you, depending on whatever happens through life, it's okay that certain things change. It's okay that you have to move things around because that's where growth happens. When you have to start moving things around or adding certain things, you continuously growing, and that's perfect. I always say 1% better every day. How you do one thing is how you do everything. If your schedule is packed, it's okay. And it doesn't mean, oh, I'm just too busy. A lot of people use being busy as a way of saying they're doing something. When most times people aren't really fucking truly busy. They just want to seem busy and make it seem like they're doing something that they're really not. They want to make it seem like they're putting in more work so people can know that they're doing something that they're not really doing. I don't want anyone to feel or think that I'm doing more work than what I'm actually doing. Yes, I have chill days. Yes, I hang with my family. Yes, I make sure the house is clean. That's one way how I can win the day. I have to clean. One of my days is checking off everything on my power list. One of my days is cleaning. No junk. Drinking a full bottle of water. I'm still working on it. I'm going to refill it and drink more. No impulsive spending. And if I don't have all that checked off, I don't win the day. That's how you uphold respect for yourself. That's how you stop disappointing yourself and stop starting over at day one. I'm gonna start again. I'm gonna start again. I'm gonna start again. We use systems and we put systems into place so that when we do fall off, we can go right back to that system that worked. And this Google Calendar, it worked. Not only just putting random things on there, but okay, I have a deep work block. Now I need to build systems, do content, anything that has to do with content, study. Okay, this time for church. Now I'm just gonna make sure I focus and lock in on just specifically church. Okay, this time I have my meal. I can talk to my girl, make a meal, eat a meal, whatever I do in my free time. Making sure you move with attention in those blocks. Just don't be putting random things just because you think it's cool, it looks cool, you can show it off to people. No, this shit is actually a real thing. Most millionaires use this system, just the Google Calendar. Set you up a system that helps you become the best version of yourself. It gets you closer to your standards, to get you closer to your goals. Whether that's weight, whether that's physically, mentally, finances, your relationship, leaving your 9 to 5, getting better with something, learning a new skill, whatever it is. Put a system into place and do that shit every single day. There's so many hours in a day that we could be working and getting towards something different that we don't take advantage of. So take advantage of those times. And I'm telling you, it is amazing. You don't have time to go out. You don't have time to party, hang out with those friends. You don't have time to feed into negative energy. If it doesn't align with your life and what you got going on and the person you're trying to become, fuck it. Fuck it. It doesn't matter. It's crazy. The wind is going crazy. When I was driving, the wind was fucking almost blowing me off the fucking world. But if it doesn't align with who you're trying to be, eliminate it, cut it. And if it does, cool. If it helps you grow, cool. Learn that shit. Do it. Because it's just gonna make you a better person. It's just gonna make you closer to the outcome that you are seeking for. So I appreciate y'all for watching this vid. Make sure you like, comment, and also, if you want to make failure impossible, you want to become the best version of yourself, you want to stop disappointing yourself, you're done with all those cycles. Make sure you click the link in the description and join Twox Academy right now. But for right now, just get the basics down. Just get your life on track. And it starts right here. Creating a Google Calendar, maximizing your productivity. It starts with that.